there! Welcome back to the Embeemakes knitting channel. My name's Melissa and I'm the maker behind Embeemakes. You can find me here on YouTube as well as on Ravelry and Instagram as Embeemakes. Today I have a regular podcast episode for you because it's end of October, actually the 1st of November in the morning as I'm filming this. So I will try and edit this video and put it out later today or maybe tomorrow. So yeah, I want to talk to you about what I've been knitting on in the month of October, also known as Soctober. So there will be quite a few socks here today, but also a good amount of garment and accessory knitting. So yeah, let's dive right in. The first object you can already see, this is my Fridayslipover by Petiteknit. I have shown this in a previous video this month because I've made a few sock special videos and I worn this in the first one, I think. I finally finished this. This has been on my needle since last year November, but I managed to finish it in October, quite at the beginning of the month. And I'm so happy because I've worn it already a few times to work, to go shopping, to go to dinner. So yeah, and also just from home. I really love it. It keeps my body really warm, but my arms, have a lot of freedom to put a coat over. So yeah, a really nice piece. I've made this with Lang Yarn's Merino 120 in this beautiful rusty orange color. I've used, I think, around 7 skeins of the yarn for a size medium. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, if you want to know all the details, they are on my Ravelry page for you to check out. Because this is a superwash yarn, it really grew nicely. It opened up with washing and blocking, because when I just finished it, it was like kind of scrumbled up. I made a picture, so I try and put it here. And after blocking, it just, it's so nice and flowy, a little loose, not tight fitting to the body, which I love. I like wearing just these basic long sleeve shirts under it. And yeah, absolutely in love with this piece. I think I will enjoy this for many years to come. And this really motivated me to think about other slipovers I can knit. Because I love wearing this one. So I'm already thinking about making a more neutral colored one. In a beige, or maybe a green one, because I love green. But yeah, that's for another time. For now, I'm enjoying this one. And this is not the only finished garment I have. I also finished, at the beginning of this month, my last summer knit. This is my Ranunculus tee by Midori Hirose. And I've knit this in Drops Belle. I've also already worn this garment for a video. Haven't worn this to go out yet, but it might be okay to wear to go to a restaurant with a coat or with a jacket. Yeah, really loved knitting this pattern with the beautiful lace yoke. This was my knit that I worked on vacation, so yeah, this will have that memory knitted into it. I still have some ends to weave in, or I've woven them in, but I still need to cut them. Just need to make sure they're secure before I do. I don't think it will get a lot of wear over the fall and winter, but in spring this will definitely get a lot of wear, I hope. But yeah, it's just a lovely color. For more specific details, you can always check out my Ravelry page about this project. I'm trying to keep up with it a lot more lately, which is also very useful for me for when maybe in the future I want to knit this one again in another color, to see what modifications I made, because the pattern is normally for long sleeved and quite an open gauge with a lace weight yarn, I think. But this is a bit denser. But yeah, very happy with the fabric and the short sleeves I did. Yeah, another lovely piece. And then of course I also knit a lot on my socks. I had hoped to finish a lot of them, but they're not entirely finished yet. But I did finish one pair that I worked on last October, and it's this really beautiful fall pair of socks. And I used Scheepjes Downtown for the main color, which is a self-striping yarn, and then some other yarn for the contrast color. It's just a plain contrast. I think it goes really well with the colors in the self-striping yarn. I've worn these already a few times at home. I think even once to go out, some boots. So yeah, I haven't posted a picture on Instagram yet, I think. So I might do that today. But yeah, these are kind of self-drafted. I just knit a tube, 2x2 ribbing to start. Then I knit a tube, and then I did the toe, just a regular toe as I have used from other socks. And then I put in an afterthought heel using the method I learned from the jagged little socks I knit last year. I think it's nice to, now have a bit more experience in sock knitting and being able to just plug and play with patterns I have and create kind of my own simple sock. Really happy with these. But more socks later in this video. Because that's the only pair I really managed to finish. But happy with that. And yeah, I also knit a lot on garments this month. So yeah, let's go to the whips now. I will first start on my just regular whips and then afterwards go into the socks more specifically. So yeah, if you're just here for the socks, you can skip. But yeah, it would be nice if you'd watch the entire video to see what I've been up to the past month, knitting wise. So yeah, let's start with something I announced I was going to start in the last podcast, and it is a shawl by herbgarden.knitwear, because I'm participating in her shawl knit along. This month was also the month of the West Knits MCAL, which is a knit along for a shawl designed by Stephen West. But yeah, I'm not really for the mystery knit along, because I want to know what the finished product is going to look like, or kind of have an idea of what I'm making. So I decided to join the herbgarden knitwear knit along for one of her shawl patterns. You can just choose one of the shawls that she has designed. And the knit along is still running, so it's over 2 months, so October and November. So you can still participate, and there's a really nice group chat where we share our progress. But yeah, so I wanted to make the creative flow shawl with a skein of hand-dyed yarn by the Mindful Creators that I have here, and also some drops charisma in some different unique colors that I have. I've specially bought for this shawl. And yeah, I showed them in previous videos, so you can go and check that out if you haven't yet. And this is what I have so far. Oh, it looks so nice. yeah, so there's a lot of just garter stitch actually just in the pattern, which I really like. It's quite mindless, and then you can just add some other fun stitch patterns that are described in the pattern. You can follow the specific version that she made, or you can just go crazy and add the stitch patterns you like, where you want, in which colors you want. So I started out following the pattern, but now I'm just playing with it however I like. I've done the star stitch pattern already 2 times, and now I want to add my brown color, which is the only one I haven't used yet. And I will do some lace stitch that's described in the pattern. But I think, yeah, this is really turning out very nice. This is the back side, which is also okay. Not looking forward to weaving in these ends, but yeah, that'll be okay. So yeah, that's my creative flow shawl. I haven't knit too much on it because I was focusing on socks and some garments that I specifically wanted to make more progress on. But yeah, we'll make more progress on it this November, and hope to have it finished by the end of the month, so I can start wearing it, because it will be really nice over my camel colored coat, I think. Then yeah, I'll maybe show you now a project that has been on my needles for a long time, and that's my April cardigan by Petiteknit. I originally started this in February to have it ready for April, but of course that didn't happen, but that's okay. And I've now finally made some really good progress on it. Don't know where I found the time, but I had a lot of knitting time this month. Maybe because it was colder and I stayed inside more. But yeah, I have good progress on the body. I think I added a stitch marker somewhere where I was last time. Yeah, so here you can see this is where I was last time, so I need a good bit of stockinette, and now I've started the ribbing at the bottom. But yeah, this cardigan has a lot of ribbing at the bottom, so I will need to continue on this. But I wanted to switch it up because the ribbing was kind of annoying on my shoulder. I wanted to just knit stockinette in the round, and with the cardigan the only way you can do that is on the sleeves. So I've just a few days ago picked up the sleeve stitches that were on hold, and yeah, don't know how I can properly show this. This is the back side. Yeah, I'm working on the sleeve now. I'm halfway there already. I had one sleeve finished already, and it's looking really nice, and just doing the same on the other side now. The reason why I'm working a lot on this now is because I want to have it finished for the handwerkbeurs in Ghent, which is on the 11th of November. It's like a yarn fair here in Belgium. And yeah, I want to finish this so I can wear this on that day to buy more yarn. Yeah, I think it will be possible. The sleeve really doesn't take that long. The only thing is the bottom ribbing part, and then I have to still pick up stitches for the button band, and that's also ribbing. I won't change it to double knitting like a lot of people do, because I've already done that on a cardigan this year, and it does take a lot of time. It's nice, but yeah, I just want to keep this closer to how the pattern really is. So yeah, I hope to show you this finished in my next podcast episode. Then the next whip I have is also another one you've seen before. And I've made some nice progress on that one as well. And you might have guessed it, it's my Lyon sweater. I don't really remember where I was last time. I think I had just split for sleeves or not yet. Can't remember actually. But yeah. In any case, I've split for sleeves and done a little bit of the body. My sleeves are on hold. And I've added the nice collar. Adding the collar makes such a difference, I think. Makes it look a lot more like a real sweater. And I've tried it on and yeah, it sits just really nicely. So yeah, just need to continue the stripes on the body and then knit the sleeves. But I'm really happy with the progress I've made so far and how it's looking. I'm using Holst Supersoft for this one, holding it double in Nougat and Coral. Oh, and I forgot to say my April cardigan. If you don't know, I've used Filcolana Pernilla for that one in the color Chai, holding it single. But yeah, again, all details will be on my Ravelry if you want to know more. So yeah, then some other new cast-ons I want to show you. Maybe starting with this one. I cast this one on the 2nd of October to join the make-along we're doing in the Mindful Creators Clubhouse where I'm a part of. And yeah, it's a really lovely community group created by Fem from the Mindful Creators. The knit-along is for gift knitting, so I cast on this little cardigan, which is the Aosta baby cardigan by the Knit Purl girl. I think I've talked about this pattern in my previous one because I showed you the yarn, which is Merino extra fine in this beautiful green. And I've made, good progress on this cardigan. I finished the body and now I'm working on one sleeve. And then I still have the other sleeve and the button band to go. And this is all the yarn I have left. I've already used one entire skein. So I'm not entirely sure I will have enough yarn, but I will just continue knitting on this. Hopefully get just 2 sleeves out of this. And then if necessary, I buy another skein for the button band or just use another color maybe that matches with this. We'll see. But yeah, this is a little gift knit. And then another new cast on that's not taking up too much space so I can take it with me is a hipster head. I also talked about this knitting plan in my previous video. I'm using the new Drops Daisy in this bright red color. And yeah, just simple 2x2 ribbing for the hipster head. And I've already made this head pattern before. I really like how it looks. So yeah, I was very eager to try out this new yarn. And so far it's feeling really nice. And it's lovely to knit with. But I'll keep you posted on eventually how it's wearing. Yeah. I'm kind of flying through these projects because I have other things to do later today. But yeah, if you have any questions about these projects, please feel free to ask them below or message me on Instagram. And one last new accessory that I've cast on is a self-drafted headband. And I'm working with a cone for this project. This is a Woollyknit cone I had in my stash because Venetia from the Woolly Worker is doing a collaboration with Woollyknit. And I really wanted to join. I had this cone in my stash and I have a small, I think you could call this a mini cone, from Katia. It's their mohair. And they have a lot of beautiful shades, and I think this one goes really well with my cone from Woollyknit. And I've just cast on 60 stitches with, I think, a 3.5 millimeter needle, and just knitting in round. So yeah, it's really easy, mindless knitting. And I will then just knit a long tube and then connect them in the round, and maybe do like the twist that you see a lot on headbands to connect them and make it look nice. Yeah, but this is a really beautiful soft fabric, and yeah, I'm happy with my yarn combination, so I might get some more mohair to make eventually a garment with this yarn combination. Yeah, I think it'll make a nice headband. And then the last new cast on I have this month is my ginger sweater by Adorable Knits. It's called the Adorable Ginger Sweater, and I wanted to make a rust orange ginger colored one. But I talked about this in my fall knitting plans if you want to know a bit more. But I'm using Malu Light by Lang Yarns in this beautiful color. And I've just cast on for the color. I made the color, and now I am ready to do some short rows and then start working the beautiful cable pattern. I don't have my, I have my swatch here. So yeah, some really beautiful cables. This will be a very lovely sweater. It's really lightweight, which I like. I think the yarn is comparable to the Drops Air or the Camrose Snefnook. If you don't have access to Lang yarns, I think it would be good substitute as well. But yeah, this will be very lovely. Okay, and then we can go into some socks. Maybe first, I did finish one sock I was working on, which is for my grandmother. It's just a vanilla sock. I've used the Everyday Sock pattern by Petiteknit, which I think I always use for my just plain vanilla socks. I cast on 64 stitches, I think. Did a 2x2 rib and then just plain stockinette. I finished this one and was able to start the second one. I just did the ribbing and now I'm working on the leg part. But this is my train knitting, so I only take this with me when I'm going to work on the train, and yeah, some of the times it's too busy on the train to be knitting. So I haven't knit a lot on this, but yeah, this will be her Christmas present, so I have a little less than 2 months left to finish this sock, which I think will be just fine. I will be able to do that. I'm not putting any too much pressure on myself to finish it now, because yeah, then I will want to give it right away. So yeah, I'll have some time to finish that one. Then another one, I started the cuff last time, which is my vacation sock. I had started the cuff but hadn't knit on it, and now I finished the leg. did the heel, and now I'm just working on the foot part. But I'm not super far yet, and my stitches are falling off. Yeah, not super far yet on the foot. But yeah, this is again simple stockinette knitting. Then another sock. I'm really happy with the progress I made. This is the Blooming Lavender Socks pattern by Stone Knits. And this is the second one. I finished the first one. Same for the holiday socks. I had finished the first one already. So this is the second one of the Blooming Lavender socks. And I was somewhere here in the color work, so I had done this part already. And now I finished the color work, put in my heel, and I just finished the gusset decreases. So yeah, just need to work on the foot and put in the toe. And then this is a finished pair. I think I will manage to do that this month, maybe even this week. So yeah, if you want to be kept up to date about the projects I finish, you can go and check out my Instagram. I have one last sock to show you the progress on, which is my Hermione's Everyday sock. I managed to, the first one I finished already. And I had cast on for the cuff and a bit of the leg. I even put a stitch marker here to show you that I had done this before this month. And then when I picked these up again, I knit the rest of the leg and again put in the heel. And I'm working on the last few gusset decreases. And then I can again do the foot and the toe. So this will also get finished in the month of November. I have really enjoyed wearing my hand knit socks this October. And I'm very happy to have some new ones coming very soon. So yeah, that was it for my active whips. I have a few whips, other whips that I haven't worked on in the corner of my room. So I won't be showing those. But yeah. For my future knitting plans for the month of November, it's just working on the whips I have. I don't think I will be casting on anything new for the month of November, except for maybe a pair of socks, if I finish one or two of these that I have already. Or maybe when I finish my April cardigan, I can start a new cardigan, which will be the Pippin cardigan by the Knit Purl Girl, which I also showed in my fall plans. I'm really sticking to the fall plans I've made and just adding a few accessories because I hadn't really planned a lot for that. And then maybe I'll cast on some more gift knitting this month to get a head start on December, which is only a month away. I've got a message that my yarn calendar, a yarn advent calendar from Olivia and Oliver Fibers is on its way to me. And I'm very excited about that. I will have to wait to open it at the start of December. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. So that's it for this month's podcast episode. I might do another special episode more towards the middle of this month. Maybe about accessories, or I'm also thinking about showing you the tools, knitting tools that I use. If you have any other video ideas you want me to try out, you can leave them down below in the comments. And then I want to wish you just happy knitting. Bye!